Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look again here at Cardano, seeing what's going on. Phenomenal situation right now. Prices obviously increased since we last talked about, and we were expecting the price to go up. Big surprise, everything else is going up too. A lot of this has to do with obviously Bitcoin hitting 44,000, going sideways, and getting that Bitcoin dominance pullback so alts can start to surge. So this is really awesome stuff. We're going to check the backend data here as well, and also quickly congratulate some community members because we took some nice ADA trades here recently as well. So I want to kind of highlight that as well. So quickly to note, kind of preface here. First of all, we can kind of see here we've got a heavy amount of concentration for liquidation at about 39 to 38 cents. Okay, so that's just a pretty key level there for any potential longs. Keep in mind if you're in that position, do not worry about taking profit just yet. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But the key takeaway here is to not short this coin. Liquidation at 43, liquidation at 44, liquidation at 45. Just people getting smashed over and over again. So just again, the easiest way to understand the market right now is it's a bullish uptrend. Okay, everything's going to keep going up until it doesn't. I know it sounds stupid, right? But you got to presume it's going to continue until we start losing some massive trend lines. And so far, Cardano doesn't have any indication of that. So just know we're looking pretty good, and we'll see if this could sustain or if it's going to be due for a correction. So quickly to preface here, this is what I want to share with you. Oh, sweet. Look, there we go. Avalanche, 62% in 17 days there. There we go. So Atom, Reef, QNT, Doge, AVAX, there we go, Cardano. We've hit 4 targets for 42% in the last 6 days. So I've been pretty solid on the swing trades here. Again, you can kind of see the trades just keep coming. Last 24 to 40 hours has been monstrous. So congrats to our community members. If you're considering becoming a member, I get the question a lot. There are restricted users now. In other words, we only have so many slots available left. So just be mindful that is available for you, of course. Otherwise, thanks again so much for watching. Please like and subscribe at the very least, and make sure that you keep following these videos and enable notifications. You might get tired of them though. I do put out about 10 to 15 altcoin videos a day, including Bitcoin. So the daily time frame here, what we want to talk about is the MACD here. Strong, still holding strong. And when we see the MACD converge in this coin, typically it continues for a long time. Okay, so not a guarantee we're going to see this exactly, but I think it's a good chance we're going to see the price continue to run. Okay. Furthermore, too, we can see RSI looking pretty healthy here. Money flow index extremely high. We want to see that. That's extremely important. Furthermore, too, stochastic RSI giving us no indication we have potential for a pullback just yet. Obviously, it's a delayed response on the daily time frame, but generally speaking, at this point, when we see those things, those are all bullish indications. We're also running concurrent with this ascending trend at the 20-day SMA, pretty much holding the price in place like a champ. 4-hour time frame could tell us a little bit different of a scenario here. Let's quickly note MACD is strongly converging. No dissipation there yet. We're starting to plateau a little bit, which makes sense. So it could be on the edge of a slight pullback. When we look at the RSI, we can see stochastic is starting to swing down. Last time it did this, we saw roughly, well, this is when the stochastic started to swing down right here. So that's what that looked like when the price pulled back there. Could imply we might see something similar to 43 cents. Okay, just again, a little nugget of information there, not necessarily a reason to take a trade. We're at 7 on TD sequential in the 4-hour. We got another 8 hours continuation before the price could pull back. Keep in mind, ADA is not respecting the 9 on TD sequential when it hits a resistance level. Terrible line, sorry. When it hits a resistance level, it'll continue higher. Okay, so if you have an overextension coming into a resistance like we're seeing right now, it could very well keep going. Okay, so we got to presume it will until it doesn't. So really cool stuff there in that sense that the 4-hour time frame looks pretty solid. Take a look at volume too as well. We'll probably see that obviously that's heavy concentration of volume at 40 cents. That hasn't changed much, 39 to 40. Close approximate. Actually, I'd just say 39 is probably a safer number to remember, which implies the price does pull back to 39. That'd be a good DCA target and or place to add to your position. If the price does pull back any further, or just leading into that rather, we could see 0.382 and 0.5 on fib being a potential bouncing point. So 41.2 and 40 cents even are the two potential support levels. I got my money on 0.382 here just because that's the most recent high. We had some issues crossing that level, and that's a new support level, likely at 41.2. Okay, so 41.2 cents I would say is a potential candidate there. Keep in mind 0.786 is a common fib level as well, so the price could just come down here and do a little bouncy poo. So there's a few different case scenarios, but with the fair value gap being down there, it would make sense for 41 cents to be a probable target. Again, this is if the price pulls back. We have no indication so far it's going to. I just like to give you a better case scenario here, or worst case scenario, in case the price does pull back, we can get a good entry / better entry. Okay. So all good stuff there. If you're part of my community, of course, and you're in that ADA trade, leave it open. I'm confident we'll hit our targets. Because again, you got to recognize we've already taken 80-90% profit on our first 3 or 4 targets. We let the rest ride, adjusted our stop loss to break even automatically within the trading bot. It's all set in stone. Okay, hands off, hands free, best way to trade. All right, so we got 9 on TD sequential on the hourly and another 9 on TDS. Commonly, you see a pullback when you see 2 in a row. Less common to see a third TD sequential 9. So my speculation is we could see a pullback here to 0.786 at 43 cents. We look at liquidation once more, just to clarify. 43 cents has very little liquidation, but right there at about 41.5, we do have a little bit of some longs starting to average themselves out. So just to note, 41.5, this is that exact level where we're starting to see some leverage start to accumulate. Okay, all the more reason why that could be retested before the price legs up, just to wick out those leveraged longs. Last but not least, here on the hourly, extremely important to understand that we are above the cloud, all green lights here, and literally no reason to consider a short position just yet. We've got about 12 to 24 hours before we want to consider closing our long position or taking profits, one of the two. Again, it really depends on what kind of risk tolerance you have and or trades you have open. That said, we have a pretty awesome situation here. All 3 green lights letting us know that we're in good shape. And once more, the cloud is averaging itself out at 0.786, this 43 cent mark. That would make the most sense to see a bounce off that level if the price pulls back. Okay. So what are your thoughts? Do you think this is going to keep going? Like, subscribe, follow. Greatly appreciate it. Help us grow the channel. One thing to also help yourself by joining the best exchange in the world. Again, my personal opinion, but they've been very good to our community. No KYC, no VPN, significant bonus rewards, and we're working on getting a trading competition rolled out here in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. All you have to do is use my link to register, and you'll qualify for all those features. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Again, link down below for that. If you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is the site. Got a lot of members attending my trading university, which is a series of videos that I record and to kind of help you understand some foundational knowledge. Everything I impart to you here, kind of all condensed into a nice little package. All right, thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.